Geoffrey, how are you? Greetings from Toronto, Canada. How are you?
I'm good. What did you say about Toronto?
I'm here.
Oh,
This is
that's
where
where
I
you
am.
are. Okay, I'm in Montclair, New Jersey, and
Okay,
more
very
power
far
to
from
you.
me. Yeah, yeah, just around the corner. Just around the corner. Well, first
Exactly.
of all, happy holidays early. This one put
Thank
me
you.
in the mood, I got to tell you. And,
Good.
I really enjoyed it because there's not a lot of teen-friendly Christmas films. Do you agree?
No, no, there aren't. It's true.
This
It's
one
unique. I think it's unique.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely unique. And my first question is when you were pitched the story or got the script, what was it that kind of you said to you, sure, I'd like to do this one.
It was the sweetness of the script. It was the innocence. It was just the focus on togetherness, unity, the spirit of Christmas, the message. It was very sweet, and I thought it was very important. That was the main thing.
Yeah.
Also the opportunity to play Santa Claus. How many times in an actor's life does he get an opportunity to play Santa Claus? So that was intriguing and challenging, a little intimidating,
Okay.
and ultimately fun and fulfilling.
I was going to ask you that, Geoffrey, because, I was going to say you had a big beard to fill there.
Yes. Yeah.
What was it like to bring your own take to Santa? Because Santa, he's not worrying so much about getting the presents out. He knows mind, he knows it's going to happen, but he wants to help these kids unite. And I love that.
Yeah.
He's a real thoughtful Santa.
Yes, that's what was attractive to me. And I tried not to think about all the Santas that had come before me. I just tried to think, of making it my own. What would I do in this situation? Just looking at the context and the circumstances, and what would I do if I had this challenge and we're dealing with these kids and stuff like that. So I didn't really base my Santa on, kind of archetypical ideas of who Santa is. More
Sure.
like just here's a guy trying to do his job the best he can.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, I wanted to ask you something because when you were younger, you went to school and growing up, were you into school musicals? Like, were you into that kind of thing?
No, I wasn't actually. And to this day, I've never done a musical in my life.
We need to change that.
I've directed one and I've
Yeah.
been in plays that have music in them, but
Right.
I've actually never done a musical, so that's not part of my experience.
Interesting. Okay, because so as I'm watching this, I'm thinking, when I was in high school, I didn't star. I don't like to be in front of the camera, but I was the
Right.
director of our school musical, and we did Godspell in high school. And I mean, it turned out really well. I like being behind the scenes and stuff like that. But I
Godspell's a
was thinking,
great show.
it's an amazing show. I mean, honestly, it's one of my favorites. And I was thinking, going, how much it changed my life and kind of had the trajectory for my life, not, going into entertainment and stuff like that. And
Right.
I just was wondering if there was anything when you were younger or something kind of made you go in the direction of
Well, I
acting.
did a lot of school plays. I mean, that
Yeah.
was the similarity in terms of, in the script, working with these kids to help the play, to help the production go forward. I certainly was involved in a lot of productions, but just as it happens, never a musical. So
Okay. Okay. So how did you enjoy working with this cast? These kids were really talented.
they were amazing. I was so impressed. I was really impressed with the, and they all came from, different levels of experience, different levels of technique, but they were all excellent.
Yeah.
And some of them were just scary good.
Yes, they are scary.
Like, how old are you? That kind of thing. So, no, I mean, I was definitely working with some real professionals.
Yeah, and I love the message too because again, like music just unites people, I think, and the
Absolutely.
message of this film basically, how it starts off, with the bullies and all that kind of thing. But when they all really got together, they found like they were all the same, and they all united. I really love that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's great. It's great
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah. Do you have fun doing stuff like this? Like, is it just something you seek these kinds of things out now in your career?
I did, it's not, as an actor, you don't do that much seeking, you get sought.
Okay.
So like, you gotta wait to get called. So I got the call and I responded, but it was definitely fun. And as I said, how many times is one going to get
Yeah.
to play Santa Claus? So I hope it's not the last time, but if it is, it was a heck of an experience. And
Yeah.
it was fun to, as I said before, make it my own. and not be intimidated by, you know,
Yeah.
weighed down by the examples of other Santas. There've been so many, but
Oh,
all I could do is be myself. So that's what I tried to bring
100%.
to it.
100. Yeah, no,
Thank
no, you
you.
did a fantastic job. Okay,
Thank you. Thank you.
we got to talk Papa's House. I am so enjoying that show.
Oh,
And
good.
yeah, and I really am having fun. I mean, how do you not love Marlon? And I mean, honestly, those
They're
guys
so
are
good. They're so great.
okay. But as much as I love the show, I wait for the end to watch those bloopers. I mean, that's what I want to know. How do you keep a straight face making that show?
You don't, as you can see from the bloopers, you don't.
Yeah. It's a riot. I mean, honestly, what do you take from working with Marlon Sr., Marlon Jr.? I mean, I
They're
love their
wonderful. I mean,
chemistry.
they're so nice as well as talented. I mean,
Yeah.
it's been a real pleasure working with those guys. I just the way that the father, as a father and son team,
Yeah.
the way they work together is really beautiful, inspiring.
Yeah. Well, the whole Wayans family, I mean, what a gift. Honestly, they're all so great, honestly.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, you are great too. I really want to thank you so much for your time today,
Yeah,
Geoffrey. And this movie
you're
is
welcome.
just fantastic. And keep up the great work in Papa's House. You're doing a wonderful job in that too.
Thank you,
So
Bonnie. I appreciate
thank
that.
you. All right. Have
Thank
a great day.
you
A
too.
great evening. It's probably evening where you are.
It
Okay.
is. It is indeed. Happy
Yeah, me too.
holidays too.
Same to you, my friend. Take care. Bye bye.
I know.